motion.
Time to get wild.
Give them a taste of that.
Feel the motion. Motion. Do it like that. Turn up. Do it like that. Do it like that. Turn up. Do it like that. Do it like that. Do it like that.
dealers making moves at top billers. The upper echelons, elites, the sky builders. Don cigars, yacht villas, and drop wheelers. We making these dead presidents dance like Thriller. Here's a daily reminder that they not on my level. Giving y'all any time of the day ain't on my bezel. Cashing out on a Rari, I treat it like a rental. Ops and calamari's all I see on my menu. Bought a couple bill, I'm up on the hill in the villa. Nutella the filler, but the chinchillas and vanilla. Candy Grilla DeVille when I go chill in Brazilla. Pina coladas over the fritters in Anguilla. Scoping the mountains, open options for the manor. Name a variety, garage looking like a Fanta. Why would I panic? I'm up Bahamas on a hammock. Put in my work, 4 rings for my damage. They get the picture, we putting commas on the canvas. Dough don't sleep, 50,000 on pajamas. If you really got it, they never found it on the camera. Scoping the mountains, open options for the manor. Name a variety, garage looking like a Fanta. Why would I panic? I'm on Bahamas on a hammock. Put in my work, 4 rings for my damage. Dance like motherfuckers, get it up right now.
Good evening, gamers. Welcome back to the best Trackmania competition of all time. Welcome back to the Women's Racing League. My name is Neon Colored, and I'm super happy that we have so many people back in
All the people.
chat and on the stage today. That's right. We're starting with a TriCast today, and with me are Tintin and Valen. Good evening to you as well.
Good evening and
Hello.
evening.
It's good to be back, you guys. We're back.
We are so back. It's great to be here.
Tintin, welcome as well. Love to see you.
Yeah, thank you. It's
And Neil.
fun to be back casting WRL. It's always fun to cast. Well, even if the results don't necessarily go your team's way all the times. I have some trauma from season 1.
Oh no. Oh no. We got 3 rounds today. Oh, we're already in the pick and bans, I see.
We should not be.
Oh, we should not be? Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. The one match we're going to be watching right now is going to be the Shorkies versus Badonkabonk. We have, of course, a couple of new teams today, or in the season 3 that we have not seen before. There are some players who have changed teams. For example, De La Luna is now playing together with, let me see, with Kazer in Frieren Fan Club, and Celios is now teaming up with Flamey. So we have a couple of switches. We have a couple of teams who are no longer playing. We will not see a Big Bonkers, also the Rice Buns and Holy Bunnies, if I'm saying that correctly. Long Bunnies, Holy Bunnies? No. So there's a couple of teams that we won't see. But there's a couple of teams that we have gained. So I'm very excited to see everything that's about to go down. So this pick and ban, you're saying that is not accurate yet? Is that right?
It's not accurate now.
Okay. We'll see how that goes, because they are picking and banning and doing things. So we'll see.
Yeah, but Donkabonk are not picking, or well, they didn't ban at least.
Okay. Well,
So
we will see how that goes. Yeah. Shorkies Badonkabonk. What do you guys think? What's happening? This Vingumi and Linko versus, let me see. Purple, Nymphetamine, and Crystal. So new team on the block.
yeah, Nib.
Always
New
exciting
team.
to have new
So-
faces, of course.
Yeah, always fun with new faces, but I obviously, especially like in the first match, you also very much don't know what to expect. So it could go either way.
I mean, we know what Linko and Vingumi can do because we've seen them, and they have done very, very well before. So they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. We don't really know what Purple, Nymphetamine, and Crystal are going to be putting on the table. So it's hard to call it when it comes to that. It is definitely hard to call it.
Absolutely. What we do at least know is that Shorkies are capable of quite a lot. We have seen
Yes.
that in the last season, of course.
Yeah.
Got caught out by some difficulties in the format, of course, but this time I think it's just all out, all frustrations aside, and just show up however much you can.
Go
they're
fast.
Once again, one of my favorites for the entire competition. So I believe they will also show that today in the first match.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Yeah, they are not picking and banning yet, indeed. So we don't know anything about the actual matches. Okay, so we've got, let's take a look at some names that we have. Maybe some other people know what's going on. We've got the Shorkies with Linko and Vingumi, of course. We've got Miko Fan Club number 4 with Nora and Amy. Altcar Cat Girls, Caitlin or Neo, I guess, and Abyss. Marina is back with Miku Fan Club with Estella as well. And Nico, who was a substitute last season, is now teaming up with Fluid Lily, and their team is called Honestly Rapid Times. To name a few, like that's just 5 teams and already a lot of new names in there. Any names that stand out to you guys that you guys recognize from the new names?
Yeah, I mean there are some strong players, but it would be fun to see all of them, of course. But there are some some very strong players. I think like the Barkaholics with Twittis and Nicole will be fun to see how they get on, because they're both quite strong.
Exactly. Now we are actually going into the pick and bans, I think.
Yeah, now we
Is
are.
that right?
Yep.
Okay, now we are
We are
actually
starting.
in the pick and bans. So we've got, of course, a best of 5 once again. We are going to be banning a map first, each team, and then each team will pick a map, and then the decider is, of course, the one that is left. So let's see what the Badonkabonks, is that how I say it? Let me see if I said that right.
Yeah, Badonkabonk.
The Badonkabonks. Okay, let's see what they decide to ban first. 5 maps in the map pack today. Of course, out of a map pack of 7 in total, I think. All right,
Yep.
First ban is Donut Gallery. We won't be seeing that, and also Conundrum is out.
Yeah, I think the Shorkies and Badonkabonk, I think, they both seem like teams that don't have perma bans in the same way. I know some teams have perma bans, but they're usually neither of these 2 maps. So it's interesting to see that these teams might have different maps banned based on who they're playing.
Indeed. So Clavicula will be the map that we're going to be starting on. That's the map we'll see for sure. Lightbeam also is a map we're going to see for sure. And Dime Algo is the map that we might see if we go to a tiebreaker situation. So, yeah. Let's see what the ladies of Badonkabonk have in store, how much time they've put in for practice. They're playing up against definitely some established good and fast players. So let's see what they got.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing new teams. So this will be fun match to see. I think going up against the Shorkies as your first match is very tough, considering how they did last season and the level that they are at. But still, fun to see new teams. So will be exciting to see how they get on.
We can see the world record up in the top there. Is as far as I know, the online world record, like the driven one in the cup itself, not anything offline hunted. So that is now in the hands of De La Luna, who also, by the way, won a silver medal in the TM games not a week ago. Or when was it? Yeah, a week ago.
Yeah, not too long ago in full speed.
Exactly.
It's a very strong full speed player, Luna, but also very good on other styles as well. So not too surprising to see that she has at least a couple world records. As we will get into the first round here. Early mistake from both drivers in Badonkabonk. Sadly for them, we'll see Vin and Linko off to a very good start for the Shorkies in an ace position, multiple seconds ahead.
Yeah, not going to claim that this was expected, but we do of course know that these two are incredibly strong. On the other side, the Badonkabonks might need another round or two to warm up to the track again. Of course, these are not super easy tracks. All of those have their technical challenges, and I think most of the players will be called out by them here or there, especially when it matters. We do tend to see bonks here and there, but of course the Badonkabonks might profit of those later down the road too, as we see a slight miss on the finish from both the Badonkabonks players, but on the second attempt it works out just fine.
Exactly. Beautiful first round there. They start with an ace, the Shorkies, and of course putting their mark on this match already. They're showing, like, if you want to beat us, you gotta bring out some good driving here. And also, a nice, fun little detail. This map has been created by Sneaky Annie. We, of course, know Sneaky Annie. She made this map together with Doogie, known Ice Mapper as well. Sneaky Annie will not be participating in the events of Season 3 this season, unfortunately, but she did grace us with a very cool map. So there you go. We have another very good round here from Vingumi and Linko, and they're already quite a bit ahead going into this ice slide here. Vingumi a little bit to the side, clips into that checkpoint, might have to respawn that. No, it just decides to keep on driving, but she does have quite a big lead on Purple Amphetamine, so still manages to stay ahead onto that plastic section. And Linko with a little bit of a touch, but again, quite far ahead, and might even still go for the risky finish. There you go. 59.6 is not the best time. Mistakes were made on all sides. And it is once again another ace on the board for Linko and Vingumi for the Shorkies.
As you said, not the fastest times to start off the match, but maybe just getting into the rhythm is more important. And we saw some matches that were played yesterday as well, before death time, not on the mainstream sadly, but some matches, and they also were a little bit slower than you might have, than the players themselves expected at least. So I think the pace will just be ramping up later in the season even more.
Yeah.
As we see the same situation for a third time, the Shorkies are in an ace position multiple seconds ahead of Badonkabonk. And both the Badonkabonk players struggling with the ice as well, behind, losing a little bit more, as we see the Shorkies just cruise. Linko with a small mistake, but manages to at least keep going through the map, and will be able to get the risky finish to secure yet another ace. And the Shorkies up to a 9-0 lead.
That's 3 in a row. That is a statement. Quite the statement.
In the end, it's mostly their consistency. We do, of course, see that both Vingumi and Linko have made a mistake on this one, but they are still not too far away from Luna's current live world record. We gotta say how it is. They do display quite a bit of consistency. Linko a bit more than Vingumi for the start of this one, and once again going after
you were saying?
the caster curse again. Literally the first flying round, I start to cast and we get a caster curse again. But at least Linko is taking off into the distance with the consistency of her fellow countryman Fernando Alonso, or should I rather mention Marta Garcia, who is, of course, also still racing under the Spanish flag. So far, it seems like Purple Amphetamine can hold that second place, but Vingumi is, of course, really fast. We're going into the ice section. Beautifully done from Purple Amphetamine, while Vingumi is clipping the snow on the inside. But we do, of course, know the Danish racer is fast, but also not infallible, unfortunately. Crystal is trying to steal away the third place, perhaps. Is it going to be possible? That's a question. Purple Nymph is looking to steal the first point away from the Shorkies, but does also need to respawn. Unfortunately, we didn't quite see that, which means Vingumi is taking over the second place again. This map seems to be posing quite a bit of a challenge, especially with that risky finish.
Yeah, there's a couple of those transitional bits in there where you have to make 2-3 actions in a row, and if you mess up one of the first two, then the third one is just gonna turn out to be quite a big problem. So unfortunately for the Badonkabonkers, they could not get a good round here. Let's see if the next map might pose a lesser challenge. That's going to be Light Beam. That was picked. Do we remember who picked what? I think it was picked by... This was picked by Badonkabonk, right?
Yeah, this is Badonkabonk pick.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Shorkies had the first pick with Clivikilla. And so this could be a map there where Badonkabonk feel more comfortable. We'll see if they can maybe steal a couple points on this map from the Shorkies. The Shorkies are, of course, very strong on this as well. They're strong on all maps. They're just strong players, so it's going to be tough still, but maybe they could get something more here.
See if they're up for it. The map is called Lightbeam, and it is created by Pecunia, who, well, yeah, it's created by Pecunia. We have also, again, very transitional. All these maps, of course, are mixed. So you can expect a lot of grass, a lot of dirt, some plastic, little bits of ice mixed in with the tarmac and the sausage blocks. And of course, there are quite a few transitional bits that are not quite easy. You see purple amphetamine there on that transitional section, not having the easiest time. If you don't have the speed there, it's quite hard to line that up, and that will make this significantly more difficult. However, Linko comes into the finish with a 101.742, one of the longer maps of the bunch, still 1.7 seconds behind Luna's world record. But still, it doesn't matter how fast you are as long as you cross the finish line first and second, which is what Linko and Vingumi both did. So they got another ace on the board on Lightbeam. Good start.
Speaking of Luna, as the reigning champion of WRL, I'm almost expecting her to be the first one on this map to go in the 59 seconds, but not if either Linko or Ving have something to say about it, as Crystal unfortunately has to take a respawn. So far it looks like Linko has the pace to control this map even faster than her teammate. I promise I'm not trying to roast Vin here. We do like Vin in this household. But Linko is just that tiny bit quicker and usually more consistent. Has so far a few more first places. There's the caster curse again.
I can't believe how you do it every time.
Every time.
Every time.
No. Oh, there's the double one as well. So Linko, with a smaller crash in the small grass transition, manages to take back first place. And yeah, it's just Linko's pace is showing. It shows why she has the pace and consistency to get into Beacon, as she has earlier today, managing to get into Div 2 in the seeding that was done a couple hours ago.
Indeed. And yeah, these transitions, like I said, if you don't have the speed for it, they just become so much harder to get flow in the flow of things, so to speak. Let's take a look at another round here. Great start for Linko and Vingumi, but both the Badonkabonkers have a little bit of difficulty getting started. It also could come into play that, you know, this is their first time entering this competition. You get a bit nervous, you know, and that is not to be underestimated how much that can affect someone, especially when your first match is up against such a good team. And it's not going to be easy to overcome all of that. We do have a respawn, though, by Vingumi as well, but still able to take second place back. Here's that interesting section where, when I discovered the map, I had some issues figuring out what the heck to do about it. But eventually I managed. And Linko is about to finish here with quite a lead. There it is. 1:00.69. There you go. Vingumi in second place. And the Badonkabonkers will be third and fourth. There you go. Ooh, almost.
Ooh,
it's a risky one. You gotta go to the safe finish. Yeah. 9-0 though. We got a match point here. If they take one more point, so a draw, a loss, doesn't matter, anything. They will take the match quite dominantly.
Yeah, very dominant from the Shorkies so far. It's obviously, as you said, Badonkabonk maybe having some nerves as it's the first match, and your first match of competitive Trackmania being on the main cast does not help at all.
Maybe not, yeah.
It's not like we're trying to cause pressure here. I'm still hoping that somehow they can steal a point here. Crystal is
Yeah.
looking pretty good so far. Not
good to
quite
start
that
at the
far off.
underdog.
Purple Nymph, not that far off either. They just need to stay clean. As I say this, I
Oh, there you
see
go.
not quite as clean transition, but we do have not a respawn from Mingumi. I was almost hoping. Of course, it's also commendable that we do have another clean performance. I say this as Vin seems to be coming back from a standstill. We do, of course, have a clean performance from Linko, and Vin is, as quick as we do remember, just a bit scrappy in this first presentation that we have on the main cast. But we do, of course, expect Vin to step up her game to the level we're used to once more as far as the English is hard today. As the season keeps progressing, and then we will also see some live world record challenges from the Danish racer once more. This time, it's at least a clean sweep of the match, a 2-0 victory that was not under threat at any point. And
Exactly.
yeah, we're of course hoping for more success for the Shorkies and for a better, more confident outing of the Badonkabong racers next time around. It's of course difficult when you're competing for the first time in a competition that also has at least some publicity. But we do of course want everyone to give their best. Just go out there, show what you can do. Don't let the nerves get to you, and whatever you're doing out there, you're still better than I am.
Tiny second. I would like to see if we can join another match, if there's still anything going on. They all have the date seems to be for tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. Do we have a match that is still going on? There were 4 matches in total that were happening.
There were a couple.
Everything's done? Okay. All right.
Yep, everything seems done.
All right. GG to all the teams. Let's take a look at the standings. Do we have some... I've got a master sheet right here. I don't know if it's already updated, but we're going to see. Let's see. Beep Esports seems to... wait. No. The Barkaholics have won 2 maps. I don't know when these games have been played. Oh, there you go. I can see it better now. No, where can I see the reports?
Well, actually, we do have a match still ongoing in Group A.
Group A. Okay. Let's see.
It is Holy Dynasty versus Just for Fun is still ongoing. There seems to have been some internet
server?
issues from Holy Dynasty. Pro
Which
seems
number?
to have had some issues. Match 2 in Group A.
2. All right. Let's see.
It's like people's internet is helping us. Almost.
Yeah,
Okay.
there seems to have been some internet issues from Holy Dynasty. So
Yeah,
we
they
are
are
still
busy.
on map 1.
Holy Dynasty seems to be in the lead, 9-2. Of course, the matches is going to be between Prow and Sam. And they're playing up against Lena Kitty and Nanachi, which is also a new team. Lena Kitty we have seen before, but not last season, if I remember correctly. So we've got some new players. Sam as well, new player. And it's track point, and the ace seems to lock that in quite nicely. There we go. And this map was called, by the way, Plush, made by SimKing. So we can see which maps are in the system. I guess all 7 maps are in rotation, and the
all
third
7
map
maps are pickable and
the
battleable.
third map after the bans will always be a random one, and you better hope that you get a good one. All right, we got a warm up of about half a minute on this map that we've just seen as well. Play the Shorkies on Clavicula by Sneaky Annie. Let's see how they do on this one. 10 seconds of warm-up left. And Holy Dynasty is one map up.
That's good to see. Not Shorty. I'm mixing up names again. Hi, Shorty, by the way. Annie might not be able to participate this time, but her map seems to be a crowd favorite already. I am pretty happy about that, because there is at least a lot of representation for her still around. We do, of course, know she is one of the longest standing players in this league, and we're of course hoping that she's back in the next season. But for now, we're watching Team for Fun chasing after Prow.
Yeah, and
Indeed we
not
are.
only chasing, Nanachi's actually managed to catch up and pass her. Lina Kitty not too far behind as well, but it is starting off as a victory position for Just for Fun, but Prow is
Prow, though.
closing on the ice. Great entry and manages to steal back that first place. Sam is still a bit behind both of the Just for Fun drivers though.
Oh,
And so we have a drop position unless there will be a mistake. Nanachi is falling back, has to respawn. And all of a sudden it's a victory position for Holy Dynasty instead.
Sam touch as well, but yeah, still in third place. Lena Kitty will finish in second, Sam in third, and the victory is there for Holy Dynasty, but it wasn't. It was a lot of mistakes happening for both teams actually. So I mean, this map might also invite that a little bit. You gotta risk a bit. There are kind of weird transitions that you have to overcome, but it is not a map that you drive just on pace. There's definitely a lot of focus involved here. Prow takes the first lead here, or the second lead, I guess you can say, with this second round, but does have to respawn here. Lena Kitty takes advantage, immediately takes first place, followed by Sam. And let's see if Sam can overtake this. Little bit of a better line here by Sam. And Lena Kitty will have to give first place over to Prow's teammate, Sam here. Sam with double M, let's be clear. The ice slide, Lena not having the best exit of that, loses a bunch of speed, but will still remain in second place. At the moment, if they finish like this, it will be a tie. It'll be a draw, which we normally see quite a bit of, but I don't think we've seen one yet so far on the cast. So this would be the first draw of the season, with probably many more to come, but let's see if they actually make that happen here. We've got Sam in a first place. No, we don't get the draw. Not yet. We're waiting a little bit. It is another victory for Holy Dynasty, with Sam in first place with a 1:00.5. And the score is now 4-2.
Beautifully done here. Also nicely brought home by Lina Kitty. It's also nice to see that in the first round we did have Prow and Nanachi chasing after each other. In the second round it was between Sam and Lina. So this is a good indicator for how close this match might be, as we see the first bonks happening in the slightly tricky early section again. You do of course have many tight transitions, but this one is a bit more forgiving. We do see a hole in the road that has been plugged up, maybe after early testing. Maybe it was a conscious design decision, who knows, but we do have a bit more speed now on Sam's side, overtaking her teammate Prow as they're looking for the first ace of this map. And it's looking quite good what Sam is doing here. Quite a nice first outing in the WRL. Prow, of course, is a returning racer and is stealing away the win from her teammate once again. Close finish, but the bonk doesn't prevent her from taking the map. Holy Dynasty going off with an ace.
Indeed.
It's a faster
match
round
point.
this time. Still not the still not the fastest time we've seen in any match. It might have been the fastest time faster than any time we saw in the first match between the Sharks and Badonkabonk with the 59.5. I don't remember what the fastest time was last match, but we did
Something like
see
that, yeah.
a
59
couple
long.
of 58s being driven yesterday, but none so far today from what it seems like. But once again, Holy Dynasty are off in front here. They seem to have the pace advantage on this map, It's just there were just a few too many mistakes in the early rounds to have these ace positions. But this time around, they do have it. Lena Kitty is trying to chase, but we'll have to adjust a little bit on the plastic and we'll fall back a bit. Prowess having a little bit of internet issues, but not enough to have her drop
Yeah, that threw me off for a
anything
second.
lower than second. And it will be another ace to secure the match win for Holy Dynasty.
There it is, match point. They only needed one of them. They had 3. They just said, no thanks. We'll just take this one as we go. And let's see if we still have any more matches going on, just to be sure.
Nothing.
We have 2 groups. Maybe we can talk about the format of this league for a little bit. We have 2 groups this time. And then a big event in the end. Players can also, like the matches are scheduled on a certain date, but if all players decide like, hey, we want to actually do that like in the previous day, or like they can reschedule it. So we're not going to have all the matches play out at the same time. But yeah, so it's a little different from last time, but still it's going to be quite spectacular. And of course, in the end, the best teams will be battling it out for the big title, of course. So it should be good fun. I'm very excited.
Yeah, 2 groups into the playoffs, where the top 3 of each group will have a bye into the top 8 section of the bracket. Meanwhile, there will be a last chance qualifiers for the teams that are 4th through 6th in each group, where it will be 5th versus 6th, and then the winner of those matches will play 4th for the final 2 spots in that top 8 section.
Exactly. The next matches that we have coming up are going to be in 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, about
Let me
10
check
minutes.
Let me check the schedule. Yes. The one we will be watching here will be Miku Fan Club versus Holy Dynasty. There are 3 other matches also going on. And of course, we have Puppy Stay and Agave Esport, who are also 2 new teams. And let me tell you about the players there. Agave Esports is Gromit and Sandra. And then we have Puppy Stay, which is Sky and Puppy Tay. So a lot of new players. And of course, there are still some that we haven't seen yet. Winterlinks is also a team that's coming back with Eva and Lena. And then we have Meow with Ya and new teammate River. It used to be Zara Stalker, of course.
Same teammate, new name.
Exactly. And then we have the Barkaholics with, like you already said, Nicole and Alice. That was Twitties, also known as, I do believe.
Yeah.
And we have, no, I think that's all of them that I've mentioned now.
Yeah, I think those are the completely new teams.
Yeah. And of course, we've got Luna now teaming up with Causer, which we've seen. Yeah. So, very exciting stuff. Good players, good teams. But let's take it to a little bit of a break now until the next one. Neon, I do believe you have to depart us after this. Is that correct?
Yeah, a bit of a busy day today. Kind of busy playing in the Prime League once again for all the League of Legends players. If you really like terrible League of Legends, then my games are perfect for you. But yeah, hopefully can make it for the entire day again next Sunday for some exciting matches again.
All right, cool. Thank you for being here. Once again, love to have you. It's good to see you in the casting booth once again with us. The Women Racing League has certainly missed you, but we will see you.
It was good to get back together again for another cast.
All right, you have a good one for the rest of the day, and of course, Tintin and I will be back for the next cast. But again, we will be taking a little bit of a break, so we hope to see you in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. More matches coming up.
someone to get me through the morning. After midnight, see my dark side, take a wild ride, so essential, it's my calling. Do you wanna drink me down? Baby, what's your poison? I'm so into numbing out. Come with me while I'm falling. Let's get on it. Take the night. Chemical reactions happen after hours. So take the night. Give me a distraction, I can't take it down. After hours, we could take the night. Lonely hearts and easy love, we walk home in the dark.
Welcome back, everybody, for round 2 of Today Women Racing League. Season 3 is well underway. We've just seen a couple of matches. We are doing round 2. And the match today, or right now, that we're going to be watching, Miku Fan Club versus Holy Dynasty. Prow and Sam versus Jidai. Stella, and Marina. And of course, Tintin is here with me. Welcome as well. Neon has left us for a little bit. What is your prediction? Do you have any idea what this match is going to look like?
Actually, no clue, because these are these are the top 2 seeds of the group, so it's going to be a high level match for sure. But well, who's coming out on top? I'm not sure. It could go either way.
We know that Marina and Stella are pretty good players. Of course, there's so many new people that, like we've seen Prao and Sam just for a bit earlier. We caught the last bits of it. So we also have seen them before. So half the players on this team we know, and the other half not really. Like we haven't seen enough to like really figure out what's happening here. Wait, Lorai, maybe check the chat for a little bit. There's something said in Twitch chat, but we'll see what's happening. Race starting. We have not done the picks and bans yet, have we? They are actually going. So have we done the picks and bans?
I'm starting them now.
Mm.
And there we are.
Yes,
Now
there we
starting
are.
the big bands.
Now we're starting with the picks and bans. Holy Dynasty has the first ban, which is Donut Gallery. They do not want to play Donut Gallery. Plush also banned out by Miku Fan Club. Oh my.
Yeah.
Dime
I
Algo,
think-
Conundrum, and Cantaloupe. Oh, I got it right really quickly. Donut, Plush, Dime, Conundrum, and Cantaloupe. Never written so fast in my life.
Yeah, I think Miku Fan Club they seem to be a team with more of a permaban strategy, because they banned Plush yesterday when they played against. My memory is not doing great right now. They played against the Barkaholics yesterday. And they banned Plush in that match as well.
We're warming up at the moment on this map. We're starting in 10 seconds. Marina, Jedi, Stella with Prao and Sam. I'm very, very curious how this is going to go. Also, do we say Jedi or do we say Stella? What is the preferred name here? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I can check the
Maybe the
registration if
chat knows.
there's anything. If there's anything that's being said, like based on the in-game name saying Jedi, I think Jedi is the go-to. It's
all right. Let's do it.
it's a
because there is another
both work because Marina said Stella. Meanwhile,
there is another Stella in the bunch,
Jedi.
by the way, but a coach. So it's always nice. So let's just keep it more complicated. I mean, it's so good. Still pre-match warm-up. Is it starting? What are we looking at? What is happening?
I think I have to do this. Yeah.
Ah, there we go. We are starting in 3 seconds. Nice. Yeah, I honestly, I'm not sure. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna say Miku Fan Club will win this. Let's just make a prediction. See if I'm right. 20 seconds warm up. What do you think? Do you think I'm right, or am I being crazy? Or
I mean, I think it's they are the top seed in the group, but Holy Dynasty are the second seed, so it's going to be their toughest match. But they are still definitely the favorites for this as well. So not a bad shot. I think they are still favorites. They should probably still win it. We did see a couple mistakes when we joined the Holy Dynasty match at the end of the first matches, like just before the break. We did see some mistakes, especially early on from Holy Dynasty. But this time around, Sam's team seems to be off to a very good start here on Dime Algo. So maybe they've cleaned that up, or maybe it was just the map that was the issue. We'll just have to wait and see how the match pans out.
Exactly. And also, notably, this map has a lot of sections where you really have those precision elements. You need to be really precise to get through these narrow sections. However, Marina and Jirai will start off with an ace. Managed to overtake Sam, not by much though. 17 thousandths between 1 and 2, and only 0.1 after that was the number 3. So an ace, but it was not a dominant ace as we have seen in the matches previously. Oh, we do have a mistake here by Sam quite early on, and that's going to be looking at quite a big deficit here. Let's see what the damage is. 2.5 seconds more than, that's quite a big gap. Marina will take advantage though and take first place, and also Prow has made some mistake going up to that ramp. Marina has to respawn, I think, and that is not good for Miku Fan Club. Jirai still in first position, and Prow will go on to that no engine section where you really don't want to get any airtime in second place. Little tiny correction on the dirt there in the uphill. Jirai will finish in first place. Prow in second. Marina is in third place and will lock that in 6 seconds after the fact. Sam in fourth place, but it doesn't matter anymore. We have a victory for Miku Fan Club, and they are now 5-1 in the lead.
Yeah, a good start for Miku Fan. What I was talking about with the mistakes coming up from Sam, maybe that is...
Your audio is a little bit cutting out. I don't know if it's something with the mic. While you look at that, because we don't hear you at all at the moment, I'm going to take over. I don't know if people in the Twitch chat can still hear something. But while I hear, let's see. Prow. Oh, now I heard you again.
Yeah, my mic is struggling a little bit.
Oh, there you go. Now you're a lot louder suddenly than you were. Yeah, it's all good. We got you back. Good.
Yeah, I'm back. Actually, a fun fact about this map is that the world record is actually tied by 3 people.
Oh, 3 people.
Marina, Kosser, and Luna all have the same time down to the 1000th.
Oh wow, that's actually impressive.
In fourth place on the time attack leaderboards is actually Jirai. So
okay,
Miku Fan Club very strong on this map, at least pace-wise.
Exactly. The map is made by CJ. I hope I am saying that correctly. CJ27. Also, a little bit of trivia about the maps this season. We've asked the community, of course, to aid us in the mapping, because we need a lot of maps and we need good maps. So we said, bring us what you got, make a map. Here are some specifications, but then give us what you got. And we got, I think, 18 or 19 maps submitted, so that's a really good pool to choose from. And we really tried to get a variety of stuff. Meanwhile, on this map, though, Prow has made a mistake. Sam tried to do a little bit of a ramp cut, but couldn't quite gain anything from it. Marina and Jirai are in first position, and or first and second position on that engine off. You really don't want to clip right before the engine off, which is what we saw last round. Marina does seem to lock in that first place, though. Jirai quite close behind. Well, a second behind, but still. Big gap between second and third as well. An ace, though. Track point for Miku Fan Club. They only need 1 point.
Yeah, it's closing in. We're closing in on the end of the map here, it seems like. Unless Holy Dynasty can start an incredible comeback, it will be over very soon. And it's looking like that will be the case. Jirai and Marina both off to the best starts. Sam and Proud chasing a couple times behind. It is not the situation Holy Dynasty want to be in. Jirai was very consistent yesterday. Seems to be continuing until I speak about the consistency.
What do you mean?
All of a sudden, Holy Dynasty have an ace position, and Jirai with another mistake will make it basically 100% secured, and that is indeed the case. It will be an ace for Holy Dynasty. Could this be the start of a comeback?
Who knows? They needed the ace, and that is what they got. And an ace was all that would save them. And they said, well, all right, let's do it. Let's see if they can do it again, because they need another one. And possibly another one. They are 4 points behind, so they need to do quite a bit better. They can't afford to let 1 point go to the side of Miku Fan Club. For now, it is Jirai in 4th place, so not a great start. So that opens the door for Sam and Prow to possibly do something about it. If Marina stays in that 2nd place that we're seeing here, that will lock it in, though, for Miku Fan Club. So Prow knows the mission. She needs to get past Marina here, but Marina is a good driver and might not want to let that happen. We got that engine off section again. You really don't want to clip there like Sam just did. And that opens the door for 1st place for Marina, and then it doesn't matter what Jirai does. If Marina locks in that 1st place, which she will, that is it for this map. Track point. Jirai did manage to get into 3rd place. Sam fell all the way back to 4th. 11-6 is the score. Miku Fan Club takes the 1st map, and Holy Dynasty needs to take Conundrum. Otherwise, this map will be over. So let's see how they... We haven't seen Conundrum yet, so I'm excited to see that one.
We have not seen Conundrum on the mainstream. We did... I did see it yesterday in the Miku Fan Club versus... I forgot again. It was versus Barkaholics. One day I'll remember. We did see this map come up in that match, and Marina managed to get 2 clean rounds in the entirety of the map, like during all rounds. Meanwhile, Jirai only crashed once, so it's going to be interesting to see how they.
We have started
perform here
with the 1st round. Let's switch up the scene so we can get into the game. There it is. 1st round is underway. Marina and Jirai versus Sam and Prow. And of course, Sam and Prow need to take this map. Otherwise, it's over. But if they do take it, then we're going to 3rd map, which is Cantaloupe. This map is made by At Home TM. Very cool map. Also, interesting finish as well. A little bit scary, I will say. Marina and Jirai, though, get the best start. And they will now take the lead. Maybe they have learned from that only 2 clean round situation and decided to do some practice. That is a big mistake by Prow here. Jumps a little bit too risky to the side and will not make it. Sam will finish with a bonk and a flip, but Jirai and Marina take the ace, which is exactly what Holy Dynasty does not need.
Yeah, best possible start for Miku Fan Club, worst possible start for Holy Dynasty.
No.
And Marina maybe getting into a rhythm on this map that would be disastrous for Holy Dynasty, as Jirai seems to be very consistent on this. So that means that Prow and Sam will have to push if they want to get any kind of results against this team now. It's a very good round this time around. Everyone within 700 until Prow touches. And she will fall a couple times behind, but still very close in the front. Sam is in a slight lead, but Marina has a better transition. Will take over that 1st place. Just about half a tenth into the final transitions. Marina will stay ahead, but in the finish, and Prow will be able to steal 3rd place for a draw.
Interestingly, that was only 0.4 above Luna's match record, which is a 49.8, and they drove 0.2 now. So these are definitely some fast rounds being driven here. Let's see if they can repeat that. It is 4-1. The gap is still 3 points like it was a previous round, but at least they're putting some points on the board, and now they just have to do that a couple more times, preferably before Miku Fan Club can do that as well. Jedi and Prow at the moment taking the lead. A lot of points here where you want to really decide, do you take the inside line, do you take the outside line? Here is that dirt, it's not an inside line, sorry, not an outside dirt line. This one is inside. A lot of bits where you can clip as well, and here, this finish, not easy. You really can't afford to be too far to the right, but Jedi will take first place, Prow in second, Marina in third. Another 50.2, so similar time as last round, 6-2. They increase the gap a little.
Yeah, a 4-point gap is much more comfortable than a 3-point gap in this format as well, considering a 3-point gap is the maximum that still can be caught in one round. Now Holy Dynasty need at least 2 rounds to catch the gap back up completely. An ace will not be enough to tie the score. However, it's not looking like this will be an ace for Holy Dynasty if it keeps going the way it is currently, with Jirai way out in front. Marina is still in second, has about a 10th down to Sam in third. Well, Prow is falling behind, and into these final couple of transitions, we will see if they can keep it.
Oh.
They will actually be able to keep it. Miku Fan
Wow.
Club will get another ace and go on to match point.
There it is, match point 9-2. And once again, just like on the previous map, they're in that situation where any point from Miku Fan Club will close it out. And when you have to get aces, it is so hard to actually get them because that pressure is just on your shoulders and you can really feel it. Mistakes can easily happen. However, for now, we have Sam fighting with first place, or for first place with Marina. And Prow is in a third, and Marina makes a little bit of an error here, wobbles a little bit out, has to correct there. I'll take her finger off the gas, and that opens the door for Jidai as well to pop in there. But Prow is still in third. If Prow can overtake Jidai here, that might do it for the ace, but Marina is not out yet and actually overtakes third place here, and that might be all she wrote. There it is. Jidai in first with 50.3, Sam in second, Marina third, Prow in fourth. 11-3 is your final result, match point. They just needed one, and there it is. Yeah, that's the victory for Miku Fan Club. For once, I predicted correctly. This does not happen very often.
I mean, has to happen sometimes at least, right?
That happens sometimes. Very true.
If you get it wrong every time, that's maybe more impressive than getting it right sometimes. So
I should just do the lottery thing. Everything I want to do, like I do the other thing.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if there's other matches perhaps still going on. I think I went into. Wait, where am I now? No, this one is not happening. Do we know of another match still being played at the moment?
I'm checking there's only one other possibility.
Wait, Lorai, what'd you say? Lorai? League B, is it 5?
Yeah.
Okay, map 5, League B. Okay, let's see what we have here. We're looking at Lily and Nova. Lily and Nova. Let me just take a quick look at my list here because we got so many new players. Let's see. Honestly, Rapid Times, Flu Lily and Nico. And then they're playing against Crystal and Purple Nymphetamine. They're still in the warm-up. HRT has one map already on the board. And the Badonka Bonkers still need to get a map. They need to get this map, otherwise it will be over. First round has started. Tintin, you want to take it off? If you're in the match, of course.
I am in the match, so I can.
Nice.
I can start it off. We've got a good start from Nova, and Lily is not too far behind as well. It seems to be the best possible start for HRT. Purple Amphetamine is the closest behind for Badonka Bonk, but she has about a second to Lily and another one to Nova before Nova respawns. and falls down into 3rd place. Now, just closing in on Purple Amphetamine. Nova seems to have a little bit higher pace than Purple Amphetamine. Will pass her for that 2nd place, and we will see the ace position come back for HRT, and we will maybe see it into the finish. It's looking like it, and it will be the case.
There it is.
Nova does manage to get the finish and keep that 2nd, and so HRT will get the best possible start with a 3-0 lead.
There it is. And that is a nice parking job by Crystal there. I'm very impressed how you make that happen. On the finish block, 3-0 is the lead for Honestly Rapid Times. And we're going to go into the next round. Immediate airtime there by, who was it? I think it was Crystal. And also that's why the landing doesn't quite work out. Has to respawn that. Nova and Lily already quite far ahead now. This looks to be quite a dominant performance here from Honestly Rapid Times versus the Badonkabonkers. Because, like, let's be honest here. These maps, they're not easy. Like, these are maps that you really need to practice. They've, of course, been out for a couple of weeks, so the teams have had some time to practice. But you can't just, like, drive a couple of rounds and then, like, oh, this is probably going to be fine. No, these players are good. You need to really put some time in, and of course some players are just very, very good, and that can also be a little bit intimidating. 3-0 on the clock. Lily does do a little bit of a touch there, and we got a respawn by Nova, so we have a little bit of a flipperino situation. Purple Amphetamine will overtake 2nd place here. Nova in 3rd because of that respawn, and Crystal is a little bit behind. But there is a point for the Badonkabonkers in it. But it's still a victory for Honestly Rapid Times. 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1, the new scoreline. As you said, it is looking good for Honestly Rapid Times as they once again get off to the better start. Crystal once again not getting through as she wants. Did get a little bit of airtime this time around as well. Purple Amphetamine also falling a couple seconds behind, but Lily sending that drift a little bit too hard. Will fall back. Will she fall back close to Purple Amphetamine? It's not too much of a difference. Lily not quite getting the transition out of the plastic as she wants either. Might allow Purple Amphetamine to catch a little bit more, but she Purple Amphetamine cannot quite keep the speed there into the downhill, and that will give Lily a little bit of a gap, and it's looking like it will be another ace position unless there is a mistake in the ending, and there will actually be one. Lily misses the finish, allowing Purple Amphetamine to steal the 2nd place, and it will be another victory for HRT instead of an ace.
There it is. 7-2. The gap is 5 points. They do have a match point now. If they manage another ace, they will close it out. So Crystal already saying GG in chat. A little bit ahead of the pack here. Lily with a mistake here at the start has to completely respawn that. So an ace might not be in the cards unless crazy things happen. Crystal also has to have a respawn. And Purple Amphetamine will now chase Nova in 2nd place. Nova with more than a second on the clock. Here comes that drift, and let's take a look at Nova's lines here. In 1st place, Nova, Nico. It is a little hard to keep up with people who have many different names sometimes. I apologize if I get it wrong, but I do try, I promise. Here we go. Nico or Nova in 1st position. Can Lily overtake Purple Amphetamine? Is that going to be happening? I tend to think it's not going to be happening because it's already 5-second gap here. A little bit of touching of these outside dirt lines. Yes, Purple Amphetamine will lock in second place. So we're not there yet, but now they will be at 9 points. So now, yeah, they need to ace, and I'm not sure if that is going to be possible in this case for Badonka Bonkers.
It's going to be very tough, at least. Nova and Lily have both shown that they have quite good pace, and a double mistake early on airtime for both Purple Amphetamine and Crystal in the start will not help Badonka Bonk in their search for an ace. Instead, it is HRT in the ace position, and they have a couple of seconds down to Crystal in third, and they are looking to close it out as soon as they possibly can. Nova and Lily both just getting through the dirt, a little bit wobbly on the exit, but they manage to survive, and they get through the downhill as well without any big issues. And the
Oh, no, the crash though. Oh, and now Lily
and
too?
Lily as well, but
They're ahead, yeah.
they both crash, but they don't crash enough to lose the
There
15
it is.
seconds needed for Crystal to catch, and they will be able to close the match out with an ace in the end, and that will be
GG.
GG's.
GG's. Let's see if there's any other matches going on. I would tend to think there aren't, but who knows?
No, I think this was the last one of this round, so I think we
Yeah,
have
I think so
a
too.
couple minutes of a break until the next round of matches starts.
Let me see. The next round of matches, I do think we have quite a bit of time actually until that one.
We've got about 10 minutes until then.
Wait, is it not longer? Hold on.
No, it's starting at
Am I
20
confused?
past, I think it was.
20
So-
past? Ah, okay. Right. Yeah, one more round of matches today. Let's see if we can take a look at which of those matches
See, we
are going to be happening, because we are, of course, only going to be watching one of them, at least to start with. Let's see. Here is the right. I had to scroll quite a bit. Okay, so we got Beep Esports versus Holy Dynasty. We've got Miku Fan Cup 4 versus Winter Lynx. We've got Meow versus Badonka Bonk, and we got Puppy Stay versus Agave Esports. And I do believe we decided to watch Puppy Stay versus Agave. Is that correct? I think
that
so.
seems correct. So
That is the
will
one
be
we'll
the
be
one we are watching.
Exactly. But of course, not for another 10 minutes. Let's talk for a minute about the previous match. I don't think it was a surprise to see the victory there. I mean, they were just more consistent. They were faster. And I think a deserved win. The first match we saw was a little bit more of a battle, but Miku Fan Club did come out on top with only 2 maps they needed for it. So also a good victory. Any maybe predictions for Puppy Stavers Agave Esports, or do you think we don't know enough yet about
Puppy Stavers? I've not seen either of these. I've not seen any of the players play before, actually. So I have no clue how that match is going to go. It could go any possible way. We'll just have to wait and see for that one. As for the just a quick comment on the Miku Fan Club match that we watched. I'm surprised, honestly, that it was not. I expected it to be a little bit closer than it actually turned out to be. There were just a few too many mistakes from Holy Dynasty. But if they can just clean up those mistakes for the playoffs, I think they have a real chance of making it far and maybe taking it all. Who knows?
Yeah, because I think they had the pace. But yeah, if you make a mistake and suddenly you fall back a couple of positions, and then the scoreline could like twist the truth a little bit. Let's put it like that. Make it look more dominant of a victory than it actually was. Like you said, get that consistency in there, because the pace I think could totally be there for Holy Dynasty.
Yeah, the pace wise, it was a very close match.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly. Just yeah,
Jirai and
more
Marina were
consistent.
just more consistent.
Less mistakes means you get more points. So definitely something they all know what to work on. They will all evaluate their matches and do whatever is needed to do so. Yes, 1920 CET is when we will watch the next round. Let me take a peek. It is now 11, so that means we have 9 minutes. I would say let's take a 5-minute break, and we will be back for the last round of today's matches. Tintin, what do you say?
I think it's going to be a great watch, so don't go anywhere.
Right. Let's see it. See you in a bit.
Heavy on mud, this one for the WRL crew. We big, bad, heavy on mud. This one for your head top, caught back in a dead shot. We the ramp and don't play that. We the ramp and don't play. We the ramp and don't play that. We the ramp and don't play. We the ramp and don't play that. We the ramp and don't play. This one for your head top, caught back in a dead shot. Come with a bad boy flow. Caught back in a dead shot. Come with a bad boy flow. We big, bad, heavy and mad. This one for the WRL crew. We big, bad, heavy and mad. This one for your head top, caught back in a dead shot. Come with a bad boy flow. Caught back in a dead shot. Come with a bad boy flow. In a dead shot.
Watch your mouth and the way you talk.
All right,
Welcome
we are
back. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, we are back. We are on our final matches of the day. It is going to start with Puppy Stay versus Agave Esports here on the mainstream, and then if there are any matches left still after that, we will obviously
Take a peek.
try to catch those as well. But hopefully we can get some good matches here to end
Yeah.
the day.
Exactly. Got some more new faces that we're going to be watching right now. Agave Esports is a new team, Gromit and Sandra with an X, Xandra. But I do believe you pronounce it as Sandra. If not, please let me know. I will happily be corrected. And Puppy Stay is a team that we've also not seen before. Sky versus Puppy Tay. So yeah, I have no idea about either of these teams, how they are going to do, how are they going to perform, which are the good players. We're gonna have to see which maps they like and how well they drive, how consistent. I have no idea. Do you have any idea?
I have absolutely no clue, but based on the times that Laura put up on screen, it seems to be close at least.
Okay. Nice. So
Right.
I guess we are going to the pick and bans pretty soon. We are on. Wait, clicking on the wrong buttons. Right now we're on Donut Gallery, which is a map made by Ray.
Yeah, I did tell them to just click through it randomly, so it's not decided that this will be
Okay. Yeah, I see.
the first match or the first
We're
map.
Getting some readies in chat. There we go. Everybody seems to be ready. We're going into the pick and bans, and we're going to see which
let's
maps they
start
like and which they
the
don't.
pick bans.
Here we
Here we
go.
are.
There it is. Agave gets to ban first. Let's see what they don't want to play. This is a ban. This is a ban.
It's a ban
Ooh,
on Dime
they
Algo.
Don't want to play Dime Algo. Tell me something else. Okay. Donut Gallery also banned. Okay.
Yeah, and then Puppy Stay will pick the first map, which is Light Beam.
Oh,
Interesting
have we
map
seen that?
to start on. I think so.
Conundrum.
Yeah,
The Pioneer map. Yes, we've seen it.
both of the first two. We've not seen Cantaloupe yet, so if we go to a decider map, we
true.
will have a new map.
But we will
but
see
both Light
Conundrum
Beam and
again for
Conundrum.
sure.
Yeah, both Light Beam and Conundrum have been played earlier today, earlier on this stream. So those will not be new, but hopefully we will see the final map, Cantaloupe by Casitas, being played as well. Would be a great match if we could get all the way to Decider.
Exactly. We're still in the warm up for a little bit, of course. I can see now where the name comes from. A little bit of wordplay there from the puppy team. We've got Tay and Sky, and they are puppy stay. So a little bit of wordplay, which I always appreciate. Zandra and Gromit. Yeah, very excited. Lightbeam is going to be the first map. We're going to skip this round, of course. We're going to go to the next map here, or the first map, actually. I'm very excited. I have no idea. It's going to be close. I hope it's a close match, whether we are in the upper echelons of the league or in the lower or in the middle. If the match is close, it always makes for a very good viewing. And I do hope we're going to see some close racing and a good battle. Maybe the first 3 mapper today, because I think all of them so far that we've seen have been done after 2 maps, right?
Yeah, all today have been decided into.
Wait, people are confused. What's going on?
I don't know. It's.
Oh, I think I see what they maybe thought that the pick came first and then a ban and then a ban and then a pick, but it's
maybe.
a different. That might have been it. Ooh. Ooh, they were all bans. Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah, but we are going.
We are going on this map. Yes, you take it away.
Yeah, we are going. So we'll just have to see how they handle the confusion here as we start on Lightbeam. Tay and Sky falling behind early on. Sky very much so having to respawn. Meanwhile, Gromit has created a bit of a gap. Sandra was in second until touching the wall in the drift, allowing Tay to catch and pass. But it is
Sky,
still
another
close. Another respawn for Sky, falling even farther behind. Battle between Tay and Sandra is close. That second place is very important. It's the possibility of an ace for Agave. Meanwhile, Tay will have to try and push to get that second place to avoid it and get the victory and get at least a point for Puppy Stay. But
is that a finish? That is a finish.
Missing, yeah. Tay just getting the wall in front of the risky has to go for safe, and that will allow Sandra to get a calm risky finish and get the ace.
There it is, this map by Pecunia. The first 3 points go to Agave Esports with Gromit and Sandra. Let's see if they can do that again. They have a good start for now. So but they do make mistakes though. But of course, if you think you're banning and then you're actually picking, I can see how that would throw you off a little bit. Let's hope they take that with them for next rounds and really see which buttons they're pressing. Mistakes can happen, but it could affect your focus a little bit, I could imagine. So let's see how they deal with that one. Gromit is in first place with Sky in pursuit. Here comes that interesting, weird transition that kind of throws you off when you first encounter it. Zandra is in a third position, has more speed than Sky, might even overtake, and that might be another ace if she can hold on to that place. But Sky is trying to overtake here, doesn't get their best line, misses the checkpoint, has to respawn completely, and Gromit and Sandra will lock it in first place. And second, 103.8, not the fastest times driven on this map here. But again, if you are first and second and you get the ace, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. There it is. Another ace. 6-0.
Another ace. Yeah, and of course, these are 2 of the lower seeds in the group, so might not be expected to be the fastest times, but it's still close in the fights so far. This time around, Sky once again quite a bit behind. Tay
Yeah.
also with a mistake, so it is looking like Gromit and Zandra have a quite clear way towards another ace. They still have to keep it clean all the way into the finish.
Oh,
And the question is
Tay
whether they
will-
are able
oh,
to
yeah.
do that. Tay seems to have made another mistake, sadly falling even farther. And that just seems to make it even more clear. But it's not far enough for Zandra or Gromit to have a big mistake here in the finish, so they will have to hit the risky, and they both do. So we will have another ace and a 9-0 lead.
9-0. Of course, it is only the first map. Maybe this was just not a good map for the puppers, but it is track point, and they will have to show what they can do on Conundrum after this, if of course Agave Esports takes this map for themselves, which they have a lot of opportunities to do so. So let's assume for a moment that that is what's going to happen. But Stay has to take Conundrum, or this match is going to be over. For now, Sandra and Gromit first and second place. Once again in that ace position. Sky, though, not too far behind. Oh, big mistake there by Sandra. Completely flies off the map. Sky and Tay both taking advantage. Where has Sandra gone? Did she have to respawn completely? Line is completely off. That might really cost her some time. 5 seconds on the clock. At least... Well, no, it's still not going to matter if they don't overtake Gromit here, because that 1 point is going to be enough to lock in the map. They have to hope and pray that Gromit will make a mistake, but for now, doesn't seem likely that that's going to happen. Going into the finish, lines up the finish correctly. There it is, sets a new PB in the process. Sky and Tay will finish in 1 and 2. Once again, we park on the finish block, and Sandra in 4th place. 110, they were only able to get 1 point from Agave Esports, but now we are going to Conundrum. And let's see how they fare on that one. I think they also thought they were banning Conundrum. Or who picked it?
No,
Let's
I
see.
think this is Agave's pick. I think they thought they
Okay,
were
so
banning Light Beam.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So there it is. Map picked by Agave Esports team. Yeah, so let's see how they do. We have a warm-up of about 20 seconds. Maybe they have this map a little bit better under control. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they have it a little bit better than a map they thought they were banning. So
Yeah.
maybe we can see a comeback here, but it's still going to be interesting to see. They're going to have to start off well if they want to have a good position to win the map from. We'll see if they can start off the way they want to. They will have a good start. Tay with a little bit too much
Oh.
airtime in the downhill. Sky
Nice one.
getting a plastic bounce and will fly to the moon before respawning. And that will see Agave in an ace position. This is not what Puppy Stay wanted, and definitely not what they needed either. It is Gromit
Yeah.
and Sandra 1-2 again.
Oh.
Sandra
Little
with a
touch-
mistake
oh.
will have to respawn. That will allow Tay into second. Sky is a little bit too far behind, however, to capitalize on that mistake. And it's
Gromit with
still
its respawn.
a victory position into
Oh my
finish.
god!
It will be Tay sniping first.
Sky,
Can
oh!
Sky get past Gromit? No, it will be a draw after all
Wow.
of that. It was a
That
great
finish is
position for
deceptively
Agave.
treacherous. Oh
It's
my
a very
goodness.
treacherous finish, but it was an ace position for Agave, and both of them making a mistake, allowing
Yeah.
Tay to take the first place and secure the draw.
That's a very important first place. good start on this map. However, Sky does have to respawn that one, though. Is this the first draw that we've seen? No,
I think
right?
so.
Is it? It's the first draw we've seen. Normally, we're like swimming in them. They're coming out of our ears, draws left and right. This time, not so prevalent yet. But we'll see how the next rounds are going. Tay has to respawn, unfortunately. Gromit and Sandra will be in first and second place. Tay was only 2 seconds behind. Now, looking at 3-4 seconds. Sky also quite far behind, made a mistake somewhere. Gromit will secure first place if everything goes well. Yes, Sandra has to respawn that. Will get overtaken by Tay and Sky. No, just Sky. Tay also makes that same mistake that Sandra did. It is all over the place. This finish is so tricky. Don't even think it's easy because that is a very scary lineup.
Yeah,
Gromit
very tough finish.
does end up first place and gets the victory, locks it in, but there is a tiny lead now for Agave. 3-2. Oh!
Yeah, as you said, very tough finish. It's always tough when there are like two transitions that close together, especially on a slightly less grippy surface like dirt. If you were on tarmac, it would be a slight bit easier, I think, because you can get grip and correct. It's harder to do on dirt, which makes that finish just a little bit more tough. This time around, we had that early mistake from Tay. Sky now has to try and push for a first place to save a draw here. But question is whether she will try out that or will just settle for a victory or maybe hope for a mistake in the end from Gromit. Doesn't happen. Sky will keep second though and gets a PB by half a second. Her old PB would not have been enough to beat Sandra, so an important PB at that to save a victory instead of an ace.
And of course, to note when we are talking about PBs, we're talking about PBs and world records, we're talking about in-game, in-rounds, competition records and personal bests. Because of course, offline they could have totally different times, better times, but driving something in rounds or offline practice is a very different situation. So in rounds, that was her PB. Offline, we don't actually know, or we might know, but not at the moment. For now, we have Gromit and Sandra once again in ace position. They're only 2 points in the lead, 3-5 in this map. So it's definitely a bit of a closer matchup than Lightbeam was. But they are not letting up, and they will continue to push for that ace, which would put them on match point, so they would love to have it. But this finish, we've seen crazy things happen. Gromit has to respawn. That was one of the crazy things that happened. And we have another tie. This finish is going to be cinema in the coming matches and weeks. This is going to be something. Another draw, 4-6. Wow.
Wow, indeed. And there seems to be something with the finish nearly every single round.
Yeah.
Seems to be Agave struggling on it the most. However, there have been some struggles from Puppy Stay as well, so the finish is definitely not just favoring one team. It is tough for everyone. This time around, it is once again Gromit up front. Sky has the second place this time. Sandra in third. Very close ahead of Tay, who is trying to push for that third place and maybe get into a draw position and hope for a mistake from Gromit in the finish to secure an ace or something. It will be Sky taking the round, but Tay also with a mistake in the end will not be able to secure a victory. Instead, it will be yet another draw.
Wow. Okay, so Gromit was in first, and it wasn't even the finish jump. It was a jump onto that dirt that she had to respawn. So yeah, keeping a suspense in there. I will say though, the Puppy Stay team looks much more at home on this map than on the previous one. So you can tell they have some more practice hours into this. However, Tay did make a mistake here somewhere. Sky is now in second place, right behind Gromit, trying to catch that first place and is coming a little bit closer, but can't quite hold the line there. Sandra is also not a second behind yet. In third place, ready to snack any mistake here. But we have seen Gromit often arriving at this finish in first, but then making some kind of errors. Let's see if she can do it this time. Has to also work on your confidence a little bit. Does hold on to it now. Sky setting a new PB in second place. Sandra in a third, and Tay will hold the line in fourth place. That puts us at 6-9, which means, yeah, it has to be an ace for Puppy Stay. Otherwise, this match is over. The ace or nothing. That's it.
Ace or nothing. There's just one option in this round.
And one obstacle, and it's Agave. Ooh.
Ooh. This time around, Gromit not having as good of a start as they've had the previous rounds, but will get back on their line and get up into first place. Sky, oh yeah, Tay with a mistake at the back. Sky is chasing Gromit. Sandra is in that third place. Seems like there will need to be a double mistake in the ending if Puppy Stay want to stay in this match. Gromit will have to do the first one. Manages to get it through though. And the only one with the mistake in the end is Sky. That will give Agave the ace to end the match.
GG.
And
This finish.
6-12. This finish is ruthless.
It is really ruthless. Let's take a quick look at maybe other matches that are still happening. Group A, I think everything is done. Group B, we still maybe have something going on. Group 8.
Let's see.
Map 8 was that? Oh no, that's already something. Actually, yes. Match 8 in Group B is still happening at the moment, although match point has just been confirmed. Yeah. Meow has won. They beat the Bonkerdonkers in 2 maps as well. So yeah, and River, we just saw, or at least I don't know if you guys managed to catch them, but they did win their match. So GG to everybody. I think that was it, isn't it?
That is all of the matches that are for this week.
Let's see, this is nothing. Okay. All right, that's it then. Wow, 3 rounds of matches. And of course, we had some other matches going on throughout the week. So there were other matches that maybe some players also have their own POV that they're streaming during the week. Keep an eye on perhaps the Discord. Let's see what we're looking at here. Group A.
Current standings.
Yeah, Miku Fan Club in the lead. Winter Lynx in a second place with 2 victories, no losses. Holy Dynasty, Miku Fan Club 4. Then Ultkar Cat Girls. BKHL. Wait. BKHL. That is not a... Is that the Barkaholics? I think that's the Barkaholics. Barkaholics. Then we have Beep Esports, and of course we have Just for Fun in 6th place. That is Group A. If we take a look at Group B, that is Freedom Fan Club. No surprise there. That is the team of De La Luna and Causer, of course, 2 really good players. Honestly, Rapid Times also doing well in 2nd place. We got Meow Sharkies in 4th, which is actually a little bit surprising that they are in 4th place. I would expect them a little bit higher, but GG to Meow and honestly Rapid Times, honestly. We have Agave, we have Puppy Say, and we've got the Badonkabonk team. Those are your standings after the first week, and I think some teams still have to play another match still, maybe, I think.
I think there's one more one match that has not been played. It is Meow versus Puppy Stay.
Which they have planned for somewhere.
I think it's planned for tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. First week, I mean, it's always a little bit scary that first week, especially if it's your first time in a competition. The pressure is suddenly it's not like driving a fun cup of the day where you're just like, having to chill and it's all good and fun. People are watching, you've got a teammate that you don't want to disappoint. There's pressure. There's definitely pressure. And that gets to you. And it is, if you've done this a couple of times, you learn how to deal with that. And I can really understand that for some of these girls, that pressure is the first time they've encountered it. So next weekend should, I think, be a very different experience for some of these drivers, because then it'll not be the first time when you are in this situation. What do you think?
Yeah, just saying, last minute schedule change. It seems like the tomorrow's match between Meow and Puppy Stay will be played now.
Now, that is interesting, because then maybe we can take a little look-see. What do you think? Is that a thing that is confirmed? Let's see.
It is more or less confirmed. They are just... Seems like Puppy Stay is in the server already.
They're talking in the server. If let's see, one of the staff who can handle that with the competition tool could maybe take a look at that. See if there's a room available. Group B. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I will join that one right now. And I guess we're going to watch another match. I'm going to just make sure with production that is also good for you. I think so. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. I don't think these picks and bans are correct, right? No.
These are not correct. I will
These are not
restart them
correct.
afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. So just click whatever. And then we can get to the next matchup. Yeah. They just need to click a random mappy now. There's a couple maps we haven't seen. We haven't seen Donut Gallery.
We have not seen Donut Gallery, and don't think we will this match either. Because I did not have time to tell them to just click through. So I think they are just doing their actual pick bans, and then we'll redo them. So it seems like Donut Gallery will be banned again.
We'll see.
We'll just have to see.
Plush. Have we seen Plush? I'm not sure. There's a couple that
we've seen like one round of Plush, I think, maybe.
Okay. All right, so I'm not going to put any stock into these picks, even though they maybe thought it was correct. We're going to do them again, right?
Yeah.
We have... Okay,
got the times on the screen. Seems like Meow have the better times on all the match.
Yeah. Let's see. Meow a little bit better seated for that one. But we've seen Puppy Stay, of course. They did put up a very decent fight on Conundrum. They weren't able to close it out, but I guess they will be banning Light Beam for sure this time. Until they have a little bit more time to practice on it. But yeah, I would say my prediction would go to Meow still, especially since they're in second place, or second or third in the rankings now, which is pretty good.
Yeah. So
let's see. Okay, we're on a warm up, but not really. We're gonna go to the pick and bans pretty soon. Let's see what they pick. I predict Light Beam to be banned. But what is the other one that's going to be banned? Everyone is ready. Yes. All right. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picks and bans coming up.
We'll just restart them. Yep. So we are starting pick bans right now.
Right now. There it is. All right, so I need a new page of my thingy. Donut Gallery
is
out. All right. Let's
As
see.
expected, it seems to have been the actual pick bans. So if that's the case, then it will be Plush ban? No, Dime Algo.
Dime Algo.
So it is something different at least. But we are having Clavicula as
picked.
map 1,
Ooh.
and then Plush
Light
as
beam
map
for
2.
the decider. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
will
it's a
see-
random pick, so yeah.
Yeah. We will see Plush. It will be the first time we see a full match on it.
Yeah, indeed.
Here on this stream. So that's going to be interesting to see.
There we go. Oh, I'm clicking things I shouldn't be clicking. Hold on. When you're clicking things, but you're not tabbed into the right thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the...
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if it happens to you too.
It definitely happens to me as well, so I will raise my hand.
I think anyone can relate to that, honestly. Okay, so this is going to be the last match of the day. We thought the previous one was the last match of the day. It is not. We have Meow and Puppy Stay. So we're going to be watching Ya and River. Ya is, of course, from last season, teamed up with Zara. This time she has a new teammate. It is River. Let's see how she will do. And we've seen Tay and Sky just now for Puppy Stay. So we have about 10 more seconds into this warm-up, and then we're going to go. And these two are going to battle it out. I'm very excited.
Yeah, just a small correction. River is not a new teammate. It is just a new name.
Oh, what was the name before? Was it Zara? Is it actually Zara?
Yep.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness.
She is the person formerly known as Zara, now known as River.
Okay, good to know.
Same lineup, same teammates.
Lineup, yeah.
Just a new name.
Okay, good to know.
So we know the strength of both players on Meow.
Yes.
And we've just seen Puppy Stay on some maps. We'll see if they can perform a little bit better here on Clavicula. It will be Meow off to the better start. River in first. Then Ya about half a second behind. Sky blows behind Ya into the ice slide. Gets it slightly better, but not quite the speed on the exit that she would want. So Ya will get the second place back. And it will be an ace position into the final couple turns. Ya has to just get through this dirt uphill and into the risky finish to secure the ace. River manages without any issues, so does Ya. And we will start off with an ace for Meow.
That's, of course, a nice way to start your matchup. Tay deciding to go for the safe finish, although it didn't matter anymore where she finished. The ace is on the board for Meow, and yeah, that's a good start. Meow in a good position on the leaderboard, so of course they are eager to put another win on the board, but also on the same vein, Sky and Tay would be very eager to put, I think, their first win on the board, if I'm not mistaken. Mistake there quite early on by Tay. Was it? No, it was Sky. Tay is still in second place, but also Ya has made a mistake, so it's now River and Tay, but Tay is about to be overtaken by teammate Sky, while River beautifully doing that outside dirt turn. There's a lot of gear management in this map, I've noticed. Also, you really want to go into this ice slide in the correct gear, because otherwise you will just be at risk of sliding out. You have to do excessive brake taps to adjust your line. Not great. So let's see. So this jump here looks very scary. It's almost like there's not enough space to get a little bit of a lift, but there is, and it's very deceptive as well. However, River able to get first place with teammate Ya following about 5 seconds behind. Tay and Sky will follow in 3 and 4. Sky might not be able to finish because she is quite a bit behind, driving a little bit for the practice, of course. There it is, another A6-0. Quite a dominant start for Team Meow.
Yeah, definitely a dominant start. This is to be expected looking at the seeding results. So, Meow are definitely big favorites here. However, if Sky and Tay can avoid mistakes, we've seen them able to at least keep up with the pace of the Meow team until they've made those mistakes that have turned out to be the end and led to the aces this time around. Yeah,
Wah.
does get a good ice slide. I thought she was going away, but
Same.
she managed to save it and did manage to catch up to Sky and pass her as well. They're also managing to pass River and go up all the way into first, actually.
Ooh.
River actually with a small touch in the dirt uphill will not matter though. Sky is too far behind to be able to capitalize on it, and it will be a third straight ace for Meow.
That puts them on 9-0, and that is, of course, quite the gap to overcome if you are on Team Puppy Stay. Not impossible. We've seen it happen, but it is quite the task. Let's see if they're up for it. Immediate mistake by Sky. The ace does not look very likely when you look at it like that. And also, yeah, with a little bit of a mistake now, but Tay has also made a crash. River's the only one coming out unscathed, and Tay can't make that jump. It has to respawn, and also Sky respawning, and that looks to be the end of this map. All River has to do is just cruise to the finish. Here's that ice slide. Lining it up, you really don't want to enter the tarmac in a slide. You want to be as straight as possible. Get that grip, and then you can start turning, and she did that beautifully. Ooh, almost didn't have enough space there to do the lift. Has to approach this dirt turn with a little bit of caution, but she does come through it and will get into the finish. Yeah, will also finish with 2 seconds behind River with a 102.2, which is quite a bit away from the world record by Luna. But again, if you win the match with 12-0, then your time doesn't really matter too much. Dominant map victory by Team Meow. We're going to Plush.
We're going to Plush. By Sim King. This is the most ice-heavy map of the map pack, and I will say when I first discovered this map, I thought it reminded me a little bit of the flip by Marjay from last season, mostly because, especially in the start here, it is a very long section of the map where it just keeps going left and left and left, and the flip was also very much just a spiral down.
True.
So a bit reminiscent of that. But we'll
less
just have to
flippage,
see.
though. Yes,
Less flippage for sure. That is not the part that was
reminding you of
made
it.
me get
The
reminded.
resemblance wasn't there in that particular part. Yes, I see. All right, we're on Plush, which is a map created by Sim King, and like you said, it is the one with the most ice heavy, quite a few ice slides, and of course that jump there at the start as well. You're gonna need the speed for it, or you're gonna need to take a different line, which will slow you down significantly. We have quite a few mistakes now, with River being the only one coming through that relatively unscathed. Lining it up in time for the dirt, but now River does touch the outside of that dirt turn, but still so far ahead that she remains in the lead, and yeah, catching up almost to her teammate. Tay has to respawn, and with an ace they start this map here. Yeah, there it is. 48.4.
Yeah. Another good start for Meow. They stay in control of this match. And we'll just have to see if
Yeah, with the slide out.
Ooh. unlucky for her. But yeah, we'll just have to see whether Tay and Sky can catch back up or get anything on the board. Maybe this round it is promising. Sky with a slowdown lands 2 sideways in the grass drop down.
Slide out. No.
Oh no. River gets a better ice slide than Tay as well, so she will take first place
Tay with the clip.
into the final couple turns. Tay with a bad line will crash and allow Ya into second as well. And from nowhere, Meow will get another ace.
Just like that. And this turn here, if you're in the wrong gear, it is so easy to slide out and so hard to keep it under control. There you go. It's very hard to get through that if your lineup is wrong or not very forgiving. I will say. So I expect if people slide out there very often, this map is gonna see some bans in the future, where we're gonna see maybe some players actually love it. You can only ban so many maps, of course. You gotta take a choice. You gotta maybe choose one to permaban or make it yeah, like we don't practice that one at all. I wonder what the strat will be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Cool.
tough.
Yeah.
I think the strat might be, especially for the top teams, to not have a permaban, because
Yeah,
especially the latter stages in the playoffs will be best of 7 as well. So
that's true.
you will need to know all the maps,
need
no
to be-
matter what.
Yeah. New PB for Sky though. River in first place, Sky in second place with Tay in first. We have a draw. 7-1, although Meow has reached 7 points, so that does mean they have match point. If they manage to get the ace, they could close it out right here. And that means Sky and Tay know what's up. They have to get some points here. They need a couple aces because they need to catch up. See if they can do it.
Tay with a little bit of a slow start will fall back about a second, and we'll see.
Ooh, Sky with a
Meow
bad drift as
in a
well.
1-2. Yeah. Tough start for Puppy Stay. Let's see if everyone gets through the ice. Everyone will survive it. Yeah, we'll have it a little bit slower though. But Sky clipping their transition will allow Ya back into second place. And
That could be an
into
expensive one.
the finish. It will indeed be an expensive one.
There it is.
And that is the match done. 2-0 for Meow. And this map will end 10-1.
Dominant victory as well by Team Meow, Ya and River, of course. By now, very used to the competitive side to this. They know how it feels to drive a match like this, and that can certainly come in handy.
Yeah,
Annie is in chat. There you are, Annie. Mapper of this year, and of course, participant of last year. Welcome. Welcome. And everybody else, this was it for today. I do believe there are no more matches going on right now, or at least happening today that we can look at.
No,
There
no
might
more
be some
matches
others
this week.
yeah, planned. Week 2 is coming up soon. Some of those, once again, will be planned throughout the week, but some will be played on the main cast, and we of course hope to watch them because we love to see some good driving here. Tintin, any big surprises for you today?
I think the biggest surprise for me was the Holy Dynasty not having the consistency that I expected. I thought they were going to be a little bit more consistent than they were, and I'm just excited, honestly, to see how they can improve that, because we've seen Prow in previous seasons, and we know that she can be very strong and consistent.
Yeah,
And
she's very
I know Sam also has a similar level, so seeing if she can get consistency will be interesting to see for both next week and the playoffs.
Yeah, because especially the playoffs. I mean, like, we're going to have another week break, or at least a couple of days until some more matches are being played they're going to know now which maps do we need to work on, which maps are we good, which one are we going to just like accept the loss or kind of and not practice as much. So I think next week we might see some really different things happening.
For sure.
But we definitely got a little bit of an overview now of what's going on, and I mean they're only going to get better from here. It's only going to get more exciting, and the
it's
times
only
are going to
gonna
get
get
sharper and
faster.
sharper. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be very good. I'm very excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is about to wrap up the cast for today. What do you think?
Yeah, there's no more matches to watch, so
Nope.
there's nothing really to do.
All right. Thanks for the cast. You are welcome, everybody. I am very happy you are here with all of us. Stick around for the raid. Promote the Women Racing League a little bit, and then next week we're going to see even more people, maybe more participants for next season. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Tintin, thank you for joining me for the cast, and
Pleasure to
Neon,
be
of
here.
course. If you are still in chat, thank you as well. Good luck on your other cast. But for now, we wish you a very pleasant Sunday evening. So,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.